So we got going on here is another community async number 31, Swordless Plus, or Swordless with items on B. What that means is that normally in the game, if you hit the B button, you don't have a sword, so you do a little punch with your character. Well, now, if you go into your inventory, you can equip certain weapons on that B button, so you can have, hammer and hookshot, or hammer and bug. You can kind of combine and goof around with that. So it's a fun little custom mode that was put together. We got Captain and Dr. Earworm. I think we have DKC music going on. So I'm going to hit these two buttons and we'll get started. Good song. Thanks to everyone that participated or took part or, played these seeds. It's always good. Alright. Crystals in the light world, nice. Yeah, it's really cool. I tried one of these a while back. It wasn't swordless, but it was a new mode that Kara had put together called Bugnet mode, where all your swords are replaced with bug nets. And it had the same feature where you can equip stuff on B. So curious to see how these runners play around with it. Let's see. Oh, we get a bomb start. Nice. You love to see it. Also, I am joined today on comms by my good friend Smash Rock Groin, who is will be back soon. My friend is off smashing rocks with his groin, as one would do. It's interesting, the mode itself, because, like, there are certain setups, at least that I use, that rely on the ability to, slash your sword to kind of move yourself up pixels, but also works without the sword, the little punch, and in normal swordless, like, that's not a thing, right? Yeah. So... Or no. I think what I'm thinking of, I think it's still a thing. It's just before... Would your hammer take the place of the other weapon? Right, because... I don't know, we'll wait and see. We got a bow here in this game. Good starting item. No arrows, but hey, it's something. Why don't we get those? You know, actually, no, it's fine. Getting bombs from Uncle's good. I just remember when I was doing the Bugnet mode that I was swapping items on my B on and off. Get equipped with B. Bomb start? How many people have done bomb start? Oh, look at this setup. Huh. I like that. That's kind of a cheeky way of doing it. Just dropping them, and the only downside is if, for whatever reason, he spots you. Then kind of screw up your little setup there. Captain opening up the chest kind of screwed that up as well. The scary thing is you don't have much health. Each bomb will blow you up, so, like, on one hand, you want to bomb the enemy, you know, kind of go for a kamikaze type attack. You take damage, but you also take them out. But you don't really get many opportunities to do that with how low our health is. Also, I gotta give a big shout out to Dr. Earworm's sprite. When I first was getting into this randomizer way back in... Oh, what was it? 2016? The frog, that sprite that he's using was one of the first ones that I played around with. That was my first non-standard sprite that I used, was the frog. I used that one for a long time until my good friend Fwiller showed up and said, hey, take these amazing custom sprites I made of Garfield and Homer. And then I did. That's the frog head from Chrono Trigger. And if you're wondering, if you're looking at Dr. Earworm's tracker, you see there's a Bomberman down there. That's because, for whatever reason, the bunny sprite is Bomberman. I don't know why. It's kind of a placeholder. There's a little bit of Donkey Kong music going on, yeah. I'm pretty sure Captain is using some sort of meme MSU packs. We're gonna stick with the monkey. I could be wrong, but just based on what I heard, it sounded like memes. Memes, delicious, precious memes. Monkey is good, yes. Someday we'll do another DKC 1, 2, 3 race. We almost got a Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2 race, but the Kirby's Dream Course got picked instead. Thanks to the wheel. That's gonna be a much easier race than doing DKC 1 and 2. That's gonna take a year. Ooh, Nelly. That looks like Dr. Earworm's still holding the lead a little bit. Really, aside from the Swordless, this is just your basic standard 7-7 defeat Ganon. We gotta find our 7 crystals, go to GT, do all that usual shit. I wonder what Captain's looking for. Another bomb, maybe? Oh, getting some arrows. That will save some bombs. That's a nice call there. Get that rat out of the way. Bug net. Okay. Nice health refill. Oh man, I hope this turn for a Swordless Seed. I do hope this turns into an Aga Seed to get to the Dark World. It's a classic. It's always a good time. Alright, let's see what we got for the next DK music coming up. Swanky. This isn't just like a straight rip. This is like an HD remaster of all the songs, it sounds like. It sounds like it's got like, you know, extra instrumentation or something. Oh, heck yeah. Capturing that mouse cursor? Nice. I think at the start of the seed, Captain's mouse is over his timer, and now Dr. Earworm's is on his tracker. Jammers. Gosh, DKC, those games are really hard. They're really fun though, but man, they're tough ones. And don't even get me started on the randomizers for them. They're interesting because it's like an entrance shuffle where every bonus barrel, hidden cave, all that stuff can take you to different levels, and your goal is to like find X number of bosses to beat them and then find K. Rool. But then it's also enemy shuffle, which can lead to some unbeatable scenarios. So what the game does is you can despawn them by moving backwards on the screen and keep reloading until you get an enemy encounter that's a little bit more doable. Do love this Lost Woods theme. Captain with the save and quit. Interesting. It's gonna be... Oh, I see. Probably going south route to farm some bombs. South of Flute Spot. Or... gonna go buy some bombs. Got it. I completely missed what was on the island because I, like, couldn't place this song at first. But now I hear it. Wait, wait, wait. Bleepers. Bombos. Bombs. Chat, you're lucky you got me, because I was about to make you all play SG Live settings for Async 32. Then I remembered, oh wait, these aren't fun. So here's something even wackier. Alright, what do we got in the back of Saha's? We got more money, a fire rod, that's good. So SG Live settings are basically like standard sword start, defeat Ganon, 7/7 defeat Ganon, but like a altered hard item pool. So you're generally working with less items, but I don't think it's as bad as last tournament's open mode that had like 100 heart pieces in the pool. Or maybe it is. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Oh my gosh, what a loaded start. Flute and hookshot. And yeah, you saw that on Dr. Uro's side. You saw a little B icon in the menu. So I think has hookshot set to B now. Can't believe Captain going for the Kakariko skip, the rare Kakariko script. It's crazy. It's scripting. The Madman. Let's see if it pays off. I mean, you have the bow. It's a beatable dungeon as long as you can get through the dark rooms. So don't screw it up. By the way, in the next couple days, I am going to be leaving for Speed Gaming Live. If you don't know what that is, it is a live tournament event hosted by Speed Gaming, who does a lot of the restreams and tournament hosting on Twitch.tv. I'm going to be going and hanging out with buds, and nice bottle for a bottle from Sick Kid, and competing on the Link to the Past randomizer side of it for like $2,500 that are up for grabs. So if you're watching this now you know. If you're watching this on YouTube, I may have already been eliminated. Who knows? But yeah, I have not touched. First of all, I've not done a like tournament of this game since League Season 5 wrapped up back, I think in January, at the beginning of this year. But I honestly don't remember the last time I played even just like a standard 7/7 defeat Ganon mode. It's been a long time. Holy moly, we got a mirror. It's crazy. It's a crazy overworld so far. Thanks for the good luck. I'm gonna try and just go and have fun. And if I lose, I'm just gonna be like, dude, I'm washed up. I haven't tourney raced in months, so yeah. There's my. I already have an out, so I'm good. But hopefully I'll get at least a restream. I'll probably try and do some commentary while I'm there as well. But you see on Dr. Uro's side, has bombs equipped, but is also using hookshot. That is the power of this mode. Isn't that crazy? Okay, I don't think there's blue mail. Nice. Captain has not found really anything in this Eastern, so hasn't really been a big payoff yet. Did get the fire rod from Sahab. That's good. Now the frog's looking a little sickly. Yeah, there's gonna be a ton of people at this event from the rando communities. Looking forward to seeing some of them again since the last event I went to, which was... Oh, I went to SG Live, the first ever live SG Live. I don't remember, was that 2018 or 2019? I want to say it was 2019. I don't remember. But the last like event I went to was AGDQ 2020 in Florida. Pre-pandemic. Crazy times. Oh. Captain Goofin. Oh my gosh. I don't know if that was a misinput or he just thought he was shooting the one that he already shot once before. Alright, Eastern. What do we got here? Oh, while Captain's been getting his first crystal, Dr. Uro's been finding so many good items. Just kind of big chillin'. So I would presume Captain will probably head to Kakariko next. I thought I saw... There are some items that you might not actually be able to equip on B. Like Cape and Swordless, or Cape and Burna. Maybe Burna you should be able to because it's actually like a weapon to an extent, but I don't know, I haven't played around with it enough. There's our Moon Pearl out of Waterfall, so we are just a little bit, well, we still have all of Death, like pretty much all of Death Mountain we can do. We still don't have a way of killing Moldarm though. Captain is still continuing to skip Kakariko. Been watching too many lock streams. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, there's Hammer from Zora. Thanks, Solsky. I take it back. We can go kill Moldarm now. Look at that. So now the hammer is on B. So now you just have a hammer to use at all times. I think it's a cool way to play this mode just because having to constantly switch between using like a utility item and using a weapon is a slog and a pain in the arse. And this kind of eliminates that while adding some more cool versatility. Blue mail. I like how both of their blue mails turn their characters some shade of yellow. To an extent. More money, Fire Rod. I wonder, so here's the downside, is Captain's gonna probably end up isolating Moon Pearl and Hammer for a little bit. I can't imagine he would fake flipper to Zora after this. That would be a worse scenario. Does get Hammer, but misses out on Moon Pearl. At this point, we're just looking for a glove to get to Dark World. Our dreams of Aga are probably gone. All gone. Oh no, we got creaky boat sounds. Captain! Use the mirror! Alright, finally heading to Kakariko, and Captain's gonna see all the goodies and be like, I'm never skipping Kakariko ever again. Captain, where are you going? You already did this! Captain! Here. In other news, regular season of the Link to the Past Randomizer League Season 6 is over. As of today, almost all the teams have been determined who made into brackets, which invitational teams got relegated. There is still one more tiebreaker race that has to happen to determine one more of the open mode, the open league wildcards, but we got most of our bracket players, so I was doing some updating of the doc this morning while I was sipping coffee, which included updating all the teams' finishes and the individual player stuff. Oh, Doc's going for the crazy Eastern Big Key skip, which I think just had a junk item, but I hate this skip every time. I refuse to do this skip. I feel like in an actual race, it's like the silliest way to lose a race. Oh, well, how'd you lose? I skipped the Eastern Big Key chest. That sucks. Listen, I'm gonna start a petition where all the crappy it's gonna be like Majora's Mask Blitz settings, where all the crappy locations are just turned off. All the locations that people normally skip and like lose races to are turned off. Or junk filled. So, you don't ever have to do Spike Cave. You don't ever have to do Left Side Swamp or Mire Cutscene. They're just junk. Bang, 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 bang. Nicely done. Good quick kill. Captain gets some more of his goodies, gets his flute activated. We got monkeys making noise. To me, a race being decided by somebody skipping like that happens far too often, and it's just not very interesting to me. But every time someone loses because of that, I laugh directly at them. I go, ha-ha. Ha-ha. And I don't feel bad. In fact, you should laugh at people that do that. Absolutely. Oh yeah, but speaking more on League, both of our runners we have on here put up a really good fight in their individual League divisions. Dr. Earworm's team, the Long Shots, ended up grabbing the second place spot in their team. Is moving on to brackets, and Captain's team, just shy. Like, I think Captain's team is like maybe a win shy. Or two of potentially making brackets, but still finishing 7-7 overall is really awesome. Big improvement from the previous seasons, which you always like to see. Also, I think, from what I saw, I think Captain even had a winning record. Both players had winning records for their team, so good job. Good job, y'all. I'm just sitting on the side since I didn't join League this season. Just sitting on the side, just smiling. Just cheesing. Alright, we got some new information coming up. Oh, I love that mirror sound. And I love this song, too! Oh, it's so spooky. I want to hear it more. Nice half magic here up on the mountain. So the big thing here is Captain missing out on Hammer and Moon Pearl over in the Zora area. So he might lose a bit of time if he... Well, it looks like he's going to go ahead and skip on over to East Death Mountain, which makes sense without the ability to go clear Hera. But will we see him go into the Zora area or go up West Death Mountain after this is cleared? We're just looking for a glove. Or a lamp. I would love to see a lamp. Nice hair pot there from Dr. Earworm. Fun and easy little trick. Saves you climbing a couple floors here and here. And that is the items out of Hera, just some arrows and some bombs. Captain trying to make sense of this mode. There's our first glove. Alright. No Aga. Bummer. I wanted to see the Bugnet Hammer Aga. Dumb. Ooh, careful. Ooh. I don't think Captain understands what items on B mean. Oh no, the middle hole. Whoopsie doodle. You hate to see it. Moldarm. 1 point for Moldarm. Well, until we get into the Dark World, we're not 100% sure on what items we still need to finish out this seed. Will depend on, well, TR, Meyer, pretty much. What's up, Salem? You love Swordless? I love Swordless. Alright, a second attempt at Moldarm seals the deal. Alright, Captain, big moment. Where are we going? We don't really have much to do, so I would assume... Oh, well, I don't see him switching to the flute. Alright, so Captain gonna lose a bit of time. Unforge. While Dr. Yorum's gonna grab that glove, which I think was the only thing of value over here. It'd be really funny if, despite the items on B, if, like, people just didn't use it. Just never utilized it. It's like, nah. By the way, we're getting close to the end of the year. And I believe the plan for these asyncs is... I'm gonna stop at 35. The 35th async will probably be the last one for this year. And as of right now, I don't have current plans on continuing this. But I may perhaps come back with a new project to do for 2024. But we'll see. This has been fun. I do like doing these. I think the one thing that would get me to want to keep doing them is maybe a little bit more turnout and or more mode suggestions from the participants, because it's hard coming up with stuff on my own constantly. Not that I'm unhappy with the amount of participants, but I feel like maybe I need to just stop doing such wacky modes. Maybe that's the problem. But no, it's fun. I like getting to see how other runners play. And chilling, doing commentary is it's easy. It's pretty laid back. I'm just vibing. But yeah, if you guys want to see this continue into the next year, please, by all means, if you're in the Discord, head over to the Brew Crew Asyncs channel, the chat room in there. You know, let me know. Hey, Willard, or Dubs, as I like to call you sometimes. We want more Brew Crew Asyncs. And just, you know, let me know what kind of modes you want. I still kind of like doing, like, every fifth one is, like, a wackier mode, like an entrance shuffle or something. But I always try and keep things balanced between challenging modes and easier modes. Yeah, generally easier modes are going to get more participation. So, who knows, maybe I can start doing more casual boots or stuff like that. Just let me know. Let me know what you guys want. Makes it easier on me. Items on B was nice most of the time until I need to back up into a position for a bomb jump or hair, and then hammer on B messed me up. Well, that's the cool thing about items on B is you can unequip stuff. So if you want to have the ability to punch again, you can. CrossFit Inverticrismizer? Can I interest you in a circumcision? Is that what I'm hearing? No, I'm good. I don't know what these words are. What is CrossFit? Didn't we did a true pot hunt once, and then I said never again because it was boring. For me at least. I don't know. Boring. CrossFit is X keys with starting boots and sword. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds like something that I would play. That's pretty much, well, except pseudo boots. I don't really like starting boots, but pseudo boots is fine. Because I just don't want those seeds where it's like, oh, early mire. Here we go. No thanks. Alright, we got Dr. Yurm heading into Schwamp. We might see the same from Captain, who did finally pick up their Moon Pearl and their hammer. Only difference between these two runners is the lack of Para Crystal, but that's a quick one to grab on your way into GT. It's no biggie. The other idea I had was to keep doing these, but maybe slow down on the restreams, potentially. Nice little specky clip there from Dr. Earworm. A little, very similar to the Harapod, but lets us skip having to hit the switch there and save you a little time. And it lets you save the key, so you don't have to get the crummy key on the way to, in like the second to last room before the boss, which is a pain in the butt. I like them to exist even without restreams. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. The restreams are a bit of work, but I still enjoy doing them, so we'll see. I'll keep that all in mind. I'll take note of all this. Thank you for the input. Ooh, we got a Quake medallion on the pyramid. What sprite should you use? I would always recommend, aside from the ones that I always use, the Yoshi sprite, I think is like, the Yoshi and Luigi sprites I think are my favorites, outside of Homer and Garth. So we're getting the left side Schwamp skin. Oh, I don't blame Dr. Earworm just because of how many items they already have. Hot dog is an option, yes. I think not worrying about restreams will also make me less worried about... Oh my gosh. Hold on. This music's sick. Now look at this combo. Hookshot hammer. This mode was specifically designed for this boss fight. I always love the soundtrack I have for this. Like the vanilla soundtrack. Just I think this song always just immediately goes into the little fanfare of finishing the level. Ding dong! Alkara still has the ding dong. Good. Do 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 do. Book. I mean, that one is good. Wait, is this... Sorry, this is... Is this all DKC2? I do have trouble, like, telling the difference between DKC1 and DKC2. Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha. Now, DKC3, I can pretty quickly tell the difference, because it just has a very slight different sound from the other two games. Alright, immediately taking that book on over to the Bombos tablet, see if we can find anything good. And are we gonna go into desert? No. Desert's a bit of a risk. Without the boots, there is a possibility we might not be able to actually beat it. Diddy fanfare into Dixie fanfare for the crystal pickup. Yup. Was a nice touch. So aside from not having mitts, Dr. Urim's kind of just like... just kind of cruising. You know, can beat Skull and Thieves. Skull was a pendant, though. Oh, and Ice is a pendant. Oh, and Myers... Oh, TR, of course, is a crystal, so we are going to need an Ice Rod. Classic. Everybody loves Ice Rods. Captain also with the Specky Clip to skip having to flood that room. It has been, for me, very strange, just for how long I've been playing this randomizer, to, this year, to have missed out on both the main tournament and the league, the most recent league season. It feels weird. I don't miss it. Like, I was missing it during the fact, but now I'm like, I'm good. You know, it's been fine. Mostly because I've just been having a lot of fun doing casual stuff. Well, that's gonna have to change if I want to gear up for this this big money tournament at SG Live. Time to play like a damn fool. I'm sure all the hours of door randos and cross keys and swap keys have prepared me for this, right? Right. Alright, back to the Kakariko Port. Oh, are we gonna get a ped check? No, of course not. That'd be silly. Oh, here's our left side swamp. We got a big key. What else we got? Ooh, the lamp. Oh, I mean, that's not really that big of a deal because we already have Fire Rod, but you know, that might save some time here in some of these dark rooms. We have a few dark rooms we have to deal with. Petition to make SG Live doors. No. No. No, no. Alright. Gilgamesh, the monkey paw has curled. Next SG Live, the online portion will be spoiler log door rando. Good luck. Oh, okay. Well, alright. There's an Ice Rod. So we might... If Desert's big key locked, or boots locked, we might need boots. Otherwise, we might just be a medallion away. Doc just got the Ice Rod and said, huh, no, I'm good. Goodbye. Makes sense. There's only 2 items in Skull. So yeah, Lamp was a good find for Captain. Would have probably preferred something like, you know, Ice Rod, boots. Sure would be a shame to skip Skullwoods forever. Yeah, man, can't imagine anyone would do that. Skull Woods, it's just sitting right there. Ripe for the picking. As always, thank you again to everybody that plays these asyncs and uploads their VODs to YouTube. It makes it so much easier for me to put these together. And of course, thanks for letting me put you on the big screen. I do appreciate it very much. Okay, Captain is literally... Oh, wait. I was about to get angry. But no, Captain's going for the double hook hammer. I think with the wacky hammer hitboxes, I think going for one at a time is probably a better choice. Going for 4 hammer hits. Oh, wow. You never know with hammer. You just never know where that hitbox is going to show up. Ow, what the... Alright, I don't know where those hitboxes are. Book. I wonder if Captain's going to take this straight over to Desert. Is there an iteration of, like, maybe in the practice hack where you can actually see all the hitboxes in real time? Ooh, mushroom. Because that would be funny to look at. There was at one point for these asyncs that I wanted to introduce more different randomizers, different games than just Link to the Past. But I don't think... I think I'd rather save that for another project I have in mind. It's hard enough convincing people to do Swordless. I don't think I'm going to be able to convince people to do, like, Mystic Quest or SMB3 Rando. But it would be fun. There he is! There's Bomberman! Aw, he's gone. DKC2 Rando. Jesus. I don't know about that. Alright, next week we're doing a 774 SMZ3 Key Sanity. Good luck. Seven Super Metroid bosses. Can you find them all? I actually really like the current SMZ3 settings that I've been doing. The 3, 4, 5. 3 Metroid bosses, 4 Crystal GT, 5 Crystal Ganon, Key Sanity. I think it feels relatively balanced to not be terrible and take forever. Don't call me a castard. Unless you meant to say custard, then I'll allow it. No, I know you meant Wokey. Someday I'm gonna actually become like a real commentator that like does it for a living. No, I watch like competitive Smash and I'm like, how the hell do these people keep up with this game and like talk about it and sound intelligent whilst they do it? Then again, I really only listen to like the people that have been doing it for like 20 years. Oh, it's probably not very very well-rounded. Just reminds me when I joined a commentary for a Zelda 1 rando, and they paired me with some guy that was very good at it, and I never felt like there was an opportunity for me to talk because he was just on the ball, and anytime I wanted to like input something, it'd be like in the form of a question. Because it's like, I don't really know how to be color commentary when this guy's just killing it over here. And then there was one time I signed up for commentary for a Mystic Quest rando, and my mic did that weird thing that it does sometimes when joining Discord voice calls for speed gaming and just like screams really loud with static. That was good. That was a fun moment. And the last 2 times I signed up to do Link to the Past commentary, they didn't pick me. So, yeah, maybe this is the best you can get from me for comms. I'm in my own little safe space. Just me and Smash Rock Groin. I'm good to go. Alright, just a mushroom here in Thieves Town. Captain over in Palace of Darkness. Putting that lamp to good use. Nice. Nicely done. Bams. Smash has been real quiet. Yeah. He's got to polish some more rocks. Oh. Wish they'd list comms on the schedule. I feel like they do. Hey, there's our mitts. Mitts out of pod. All right. So now I wonder how long that's going to keep Appen away from getting that ice rod out of Skullwoods. And the real question is, do we still... Oh, you're using that one, Zed. No. There's the ones for, like, the individual games. It's not on the website. I don't have it on me, but if someone wants to hook you up. Alright, Mushroom, what you got? Nothing. 20. Oh. Doc really need that 20. Yeah, I guess it depends on what exact schedule you're looking for, like which game. Because the one that we're talking about is like usually listed in the individual Discords or something. That might be it, Sarah. Thank you. Maybe, perhaps. I will say, the other part is if I'm doing less restreams, it also means that I get to play more of these seeds. Which I think would be fun. Because I would absolutely play this mode. You betcha. Well, there might not be anything on there right now because the regular season just ended. So there aren't any new races coming up aside from the tiebreaker race. There's the boots. Okay. So we do still need silvers because this is swordless. Now the question is, do we still need Ether for TR? We haven't been up there yet. This is going to be a seed where... I can't imagine this is a seed where our runners have to go talk to Ganon to find out where the silvers are. Not like... not like the last time I experienced a silver hunt in a swordless seed. You remember the time? Remember the time when I went to Palace of Darkness like 6 times? Just trying to get my damn silvers, and they ended up being on the boss? Gosh, that was a wild experience. Tom, I'll have to relay that that message to Smash when he gets back. I think he's on the John right now. Sitting on the job, real nice. I'm sitting on the job right now. Is that okay? Is that fine? Tom, while you're here, while we're clearing through, we've been talking about League. How was your first League experience overall? Not talking about, you know, how not talking purely about results, but just like the League itself. I'd ask the runners right now, but they're currently playing video games. Definitely had fun, was on a team that wasn't concerned about wins or losses. Fair enough. Sometimes it's just about, especially if you're kind of newer to a lot of the modes, like hopping into League is a good way to just experience different ways to play this game in a, you know, in a competitive format. So yeah, and especially like pilot spoiler or the other co-op modes. Outside of League, I mean, there's really not many opportunities to do it unless you like have a group of people to play with. And the co-op stuff was always my favorite in League. Experience shunting. I really hate that term. Champions Ganon Hunt. Shunt. Sorry, it just sounds like a... It sounds like a no-no word. Alright, where are we going, Captain? We know where the ice rod is. Oh, he's thinking. Oh, he's thinking. It sounds like a British sport or a cricket term. It's a no-no word because it's a no-no mode. I think it's a cool mode. I don't think it's a good racing mode because it's a little too loosey-goose, you know what I mean? Because that's the like 2 out of 3 Triforce hunt, where it's on Ped, GT Basement, and Pyramid Fairy, and then you go fight Ganon. Which I think is a cool mode, but I don't think it really fits a super competitive thing like League. There's Ice Rod for Captain, so not going to get burned by skipping. That's good. So right now, both runners have all the same items, minus the lamp that Captain got in Left Side Swamp, which is definitely saving him a little bit of time in these dark rooms. It's a mode that feels like you can lose big if you guess wrong. Yeah. It feels like the guesses hurt you a lot more than just like a regular open mode where you just happen to go clear a pendant dungeon. But I mean, that is kind of just the nature of having multiple modes of beating the seed. The problem is they're not balanced. It's like getting 5 crystals and hunting down a Triforce piece in GT is, like, especially if you get a seed where it's like you get the Ped Triforce piece and then the GT one, like that's suddenly you're beating like 8 dungeons. Is it 4 or 5? I think it's 5. Oh yeah, the Quake that the Quake that Captain got was on Pyramid Ledge, so if that ends up being the medallion for TR, that could be pretty big for Captain. Such a jam! I love jam. That's the thing right now. I mean, we still need silvers, so you don't want to, like, play like you're in go mode yet. Okay. I know what was happening there. You can't... I think Dr. Yurman was trying to put himself at hook speed so he could do the extended hammer hitboxes with hammer. Yeah, but wasn't working. Run, Rambi, run! Yep. God, that reminds me. A long time ago, my brother and I, when we were little wee babs, we used to make these little, like... We used to make our own little, like, picture books. Usually of us in some sort of video game scenario. And my brother, we also had, like, a little, like, cassette recorder. Like a hand one. And I remember my brother was recording himself, reading through one of his stories he wrote, which was Matthew Kong Country. And we had a cassette tape that had Run Rambi Run recorded onto it. And during one segment of the story, we had the boombox playing Run Rambi Run while Matt was, like, talking about something. But the song, like, lasted too long? Because it was supposed to go into something else. He just kept dragging out the scene longer and longer until the song finally finished. I just remember how awkward it was. I wonder if he still has that recording. It's gotta be somewhere. This is not desert music. This is lava music. Right? Yeah. That's the lava one. It's a good song, but it doesn't fit. It's not perfect. But now I gotta know what's in TR. Probably, well, I'm gonna assume GT is gonna be like the spooky tower, the like tower vertical auto-scroller. That would be my guess. So right now we're just kind of chilling. Our runners are knocking out their crystal dungeons. Hoping to stumble upon silvers. And more medallions, that would also be helpful. Oh, a 3-cycle. Oh, no. Heckin' fast ROM. Yo, what's up? Needs more Totino's pizza rolls? I hate all the Totino's pizza rolls commercials on Twitch. Hate them. Hate them. Those commercials made me never want to buy pizza rolls ever again. That's not true. But I'm thinking about it. Alright, heading up to TR to see what we got. Whoop, Captain. Goofing it. Yeah, and Captain will still have to go beat Hera as well, so... I feel like... if you're Dr. Earworm, you maybe just go ahead and do Super Bunny Hookshot Cave to TR, just hoping you stumble upon another medallion. Well, who knows? It could be Bombos. Yeah, because otherwise you're having to go through this twice. And, I mean, you're still looking for silvers. At least that's what I would have done. Alright, what do we got? It's... Quake. Okay. Interesting. So that was on the pyramid. So Dr. Hero might stumble upon them whilst doing Pyramid Fairy. That'd be probably the most likely scenario. Alright, so other than that, we are just looking for silvers. Red Boomerang. I'm thinking GT Silvers. Or TR Laser Bridge. Oh no. Captain got smacked into the antline pit. 20 bucks. Or right there. Okay, wow. Wow, actual baby game. For babies. So, like, the worst thing you had to do this seed was dip Skull Woods for Ice Rod. That's it. Are we gonna get a Spike Cave? Alright, well, if Captain does Super Bunny into TR, then... Captain, what are you doing? Oh, there's Ether. Wrong medallion. Oh, did Captain actually... Captain... Okay, I see what happened. I think Captain actually dashed down and, like, fell off the ledge. Whoops. Whoopsie doodle. Alright, well, we know where all the stuff is. We know where Dr. Earworm needs to go and where Captain needs to go. And Doc's still probably going to check a couple of these boot spots. And then I would presume... Does Pyramid Fairy next? Maybe checks the mire. I don't remember if he checked the mire area or if he just went through desert from the front. He probably checked the mire area, right? Maybe. Yeah, the worst thing that could happen for Captain is that he full clears TR before getting those silvers. Because after silvers, there's really nothing else you need. Yeah, I wonder if Cap's gonna do anything else before heading up the mountain. What is it? Captain, what are you doing? What you doing? Checking the big chest? Gotcha. Got it! Where'd that Quake at? See, this mode was so... The seed was easy. Just don't miss the Ice Rod. And yeah, the armor upgrades are pretty easy to get and evenly spread out. Though I think blue to red was pretty quick, because one was in... Blue Mail was on the guy in Mini Maldron Cave, and then red was in Thieves Town. big chest. It doesn't look like Captain's gonna get them silvers, so we will probably see a full clear TR. I mean, it makes sense. With 2 medallions, you have a much higher chance of having the correct medallion for TR, so. And actually going through Super Bunny is kind of slow, so I get it. First friendly seed in 31 weeks. That's not true. That's a lie. Some of us are babby gamers. Okay, just for you all, chat. No, we just did a Triforce hunt. Never mind. Async 33 will just be. It's just gonna be a casual boots. Yeah. Tom, you missed out. You missed out on the funnies. Aside from like Mimic Cave and Laser Bridge. Oh, that's a funny scenario. So Captain was wanting to turn around and walk backwards, but you can't do that when you have an item on your B button. So had to unequip in order to do that. Casual boots with starting gold sword and 20 hearts. I don't think it's much more baby than that. Oh, wait. Casual boots, ped goal. Nobody likes ped goal. Nobody likes ped goal by choice. You know what we should do is one of those Trinity seeds or something. Where you have multiple ways of beating the seed. Like your goal is either on the ped or I don't remember, something else. I feel like that was a cool mode for like multi-worlds, just so you had multiple outs. Casual boots with Mick Boss at least. Mick Boss. Kiss Priest. Know if that works. It's not long. Kiss Priest isn't long enough. I'm not gonna make someone download 10 seeds, but it would be kind of funny. Yeah, it's basically like Link's Awakening style or the Oracle games, where you can equip 2 items at the same time, one on Y and one on B. That way you can have an item that you can use, but you can always have Hammer equipped on B or something like that. It's pretty nifty. Alright, Dr. Earworm, hit and go mode. Now. There it is. So though Captain has a little bit of a lead here in TR, still needs to go get those silvers. And still needs to go quickly take down a Moldorm, so. Dr. Earworm's definitely gonna make some time up on him. Yeah, when I'm coming up with modes for these asyncs, I'm always trying to keep variety. Variety's the most important when choosing modes. So it's like, oh, we just did a key sanity, let's not do another key sanity type. We hadn't done an Ambrose Z1 in a while, so that's what I did for Async 32. Is this beatable without silvers? I wasn't sure if Ganon would be vulnerable to hammer hits in Phase 4. It's the same as trying to do Swordless in a regular Swordless mode. It is doable, it's just really tight timing. You have a very small window to hit Ganon, like you would Silverless with a sword. Some people have done it. I've gotten a couple hits, but I've never actually, like, solo beaten them. Boo boo boo. This is TR? Okay, I could see the reasoning is simply... This music is from one of the later levels. And it's also a long dungeon, so you want to have the best song in the longest dungeon. One of the longer dungeons. So I get it. Doesn't work for me, but I get it. Dr. We were missing him fire rod shots. But he's got it. The thing is, where would you put this song otherwise? Put this in GT. Okay. Put it on the climb. Swamp or ice. It fits in a lot of places. I feel like it does kind of have an icy feel to it. Icy wiener? Nah, crud. Captain, you gotta work on these perfect laser skips. Takes the death. I think he has a fairy, though. Yeah, sure does. You fool! Hey, what's up, Mitsu? It's always tough putting songs in the right dungeons, and people all have their own opinions of what goes where. There you go. Captain's got that figured out. It's a cool boss fight with this mode. I really like this mode for Swordless. I really like Swordless mode. Like, I want this to be the standard for Swordless. Captain's just like, look, you, man! It's hard to want to go back to playing normal Swordless when you have something cool like this. That is a golden rule when it comes to creating MSUs. You have to put one of the best songs in Thieves Town. It's just, you have to. You just have to. If you don't, then you're doing it wrong. You're breaking tradition. I don't make the rules. I don't even enforce them. I'm just over here honking. Yeah, Dr. Euro made up a ton of time on Captain, just getting to skip most of the junk, being able to go mode it. And Captain now gonna get his silvers and be like, oh man, if only I had done this in a different order. If only I didn't sound so Canadian. Shining Armillary Sphere? I have no suggestions for Tuhu. I got none. Run, Captain, run! I see what he was trying to do, but he was getting shot down. I don't know, Sam. My opinion of your opinions have changed ever since that one Spooky Skullwood song that you said was a banger. What is this setup? Huh. Interesting. I've not seen that Herapod setup. There we have it. The last crystal. You know what? Both of these guys are going to be heading into GT at the same time. We got ourselves a good old-fashioned race. How did I don't know how Captain didn't get hit at first there. Oh, nice music. It's a good 7 crystal theme. The version of it sounds very different. I wonder if one of them will do tile. Yeah, I don't know. We gonna get a Hope left? We gonna get a Stalfos full right? Not to do sub-pixels? Yeah, looked like it. Alright. Nothing in the Hope room. It looks like both runners are taking the same route. I like how both runners messed up their quick swaps. One shot an arrow, the other one leads to Samaria block. That's what I'm thinking, Cross. A third bottle. Small key. A big key. Oh. There it is! The easiest GT. Ah, the spooky song. Oh my god, those orchestra hits. They hit so hard this time. Isn't this like the spooky roller coaster level? Haunted Hall. Where you gotta hit the things to keep the doors open while a skeleton ghost is chasing you. Do. Yep, I'm having a little bit of trouble here. Probably because he has something equipped on B. So you can't do your usual setup. Just not equip the hammer. There you go. Captain having a little bit of trouble getting used to this new setup. Hey, what's up, Mins? Thanks for the raid and 50-month resub, bud. Appreciate it. Welcome, friends. We're wrapping up a restream of our semi-weekly community asyncs, where runners or community members play Link to the Past randomizer seeds that I've generated, and then I pick people to put up on the restream to watch and comment and all the stuff. We got some fancy DKC2 music. We got Deadpool. We got Frog, Captain, Dr. Earworm, Smash Rockgroin. The whole gang's here. We better hurry, because I don't know if I'm going to keep doing these going into next year. We'll see. Alright. 0 for 3 on the silvers. There we go. Nice 2-cycle. Who's doing what now? Alright, this version's orchestra hits. I don't know if I'm a big fan of. Oh my gosh, this skeleton's impossible to kill. So when you just switch to the fire rod and just spank him. Hey, what's up, PA? How's it going, gamer? Just hookshot them all. Who cares? So yeah, that lamp on the left side swamp would only really be... it definitely would be a little bit more useful if you didn't, like, have magic. A lot of the good items in the seed were pretty along the way. Captain also a little bit of trouble on the 1 cycle. Flambowl is 2. So it's gonna be a 3 cycle. Hey! Alright. Ooh, attacking sharks with the 13 months. Thank you very much for the resrub. Appreciate it. Enjoy the lurkmins. Alright, we're on our way to Aga 2 on Dr. Earworm's side. As always, I, once again, can't do these restreams if people don't play these async, so thank you to everyone that played these, as well as thank you to Captain and Dr. Earworm for sending me their YouTube highlights so that I can put them on the restream. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. Show me that bug net. He wasn't even facing the right way, but he got 2 out of it. Hey, pretty good. Not bad. This fight can be really awful. Gets him down pretty quick. Nice. Oh no. Monkey's coming to save the day. Yeah, of course. If you want to support these runners, please do. I highly recommend you check them out on their Twitch channels. You can find links to their channels in the title of the stream, as well as in the description of the video or comment below on the YouTube whenever this makes it over there. So please, by all means, support Captain Dr. Earworm. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Oh, it's so spooky. Do, 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 do. God, this music's so good. Makes you realize I don't listen to the DKC music enough. See, and just like that, having this... Whoop! Well, that was unfortunate, but... being able to equip hammer and hookshot at the same time just kind of lets you do some of your normal tricks on this fight. We get some bug net dashes there from Captain. Gets 1 for the first phase. First cycle. 0! Bam! Oh, fire bat to the face. Doom, doom, doom. Oh, 1 more hit left, and then we're into phase 4, and then it's silvers away. Oh, wow. I don't know how he dodged that fire bat. That was very close. Yeah, this mode just means a lot less pausing, which I think is good. Well, there we go. The double to finish it off. Get your GGs in chat for Dr. Earworm. Nicely done. I'm gonna put this here. It doesn't mean anything. I don't know. It's just where the Triforce goes. Nicely done. Captain's still having a heck of a time on this Aga 2 fight. I believe in you, Captain. You can do it. Couple more. Last one. Nice. Alright. Freedom. Alright, real quick, while Captain's hopping into the fight, let me, I just want to go read what Dr. Earworm said about the seed. I spent at least a minute being bad at menuing, lol. Also rushed TR without Quake, but fortunately dodged the Mire and Ice Dip before going to Pyramid Fairy Ledge. Also, lamp, question mark? Well, Dr. Earworm, the lamp was left side swamp that you skipped. How could you? How dare you? Alright, let's see this hammer fight with our buddy Captain. He does have a fairy on deck if needed. Ooh, that's a good top spawn if you can actually get the other... Okay, he did get the hits needed. Going for... Okay, so you can put... Well, no, he's using Cape. He didn't equip Cape. That's different. Full heart on the ped. No ped. Nice. It's actually good. That was a good phase 1 and 2 for Captain. Nicely done. That does sound like Michael Jackson. Alright, heading into phase 4 for Captain. Oh, must dodge bat. Does so. Oh, that was scary. I thought he was gonna stun Ganon while he was sitting on his head. Should be able to get a double here. One last hit. Oh, he got away. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. Gotta wait for him to move down. Dodge the bat. And that'll do it. Nice. Nicely done. 133 for Dr. Earworm. Not bad at all. Get your GGs in chat for Captain. GG's. I gotta pause that. All right, well, there you go. There you have it. There you have it for our runners. What was Captain's music?
Right foot.
Oh, yeah. It was memes. We can listen to a little bit of memes. Rewind is disabled. Let's see what Captain has to say. OMG, did Willard roll a free seed? This one was so nice. Everything on the way as long as you did Skullwoods early, smile. I did. I did roll a free seed, because I'm a good person. A couple other comments. Talon says, shout out to Willard for the huge confidence booster I needed after a rough league season. Hey, no problem. Missed Quake before Final Crystal, which cost me a mountain trip and a fall on Ganon, wrecked an otherwise great time. Thanks, my guy. Hey, no problem. And of course, following up, Gilgamesh says, imagine checking Skull Woods. I can't imagine that, because I saw 2 people do it. It seems easy to imagine. Talon actually posted at 118. Then we had Dr. Earworm with the 124, Captain with the 127, and Gilgamesh with the 129. So there you have it. There are our Swordless items on B participants. Thank you once again, everyone that played these seeds.